Hola, my Leos. Welcome to your mid-month reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates, info, and email are below. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and work that out. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it can be about love, family, friends, finance, business, and or career. I'm not going to cite or say any dates for this reading. I'm just going to say this is like a mid-month check-in. So we're just checking in on your energies mid-month January because people were taking the dates too literally and getting all spun up. So, my mid-month from now on, we're just coming in mid-month to see what's going on with your energies, and we're going to go from there. Other things to mention, my 2000 Sun Moon readings are still going up in my playlist. I actually hit reading number 100, so I just have 44 left to go. Whew, I'll get to them all eventually. And then also check out my 2018 Sun Moon readings that are in my playlist. Check out my compatibility readings that are in my playlist. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question. And I'm also uploading my weeklies to Facebook and Instagram now, so like, follow, and message me on there. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Alrighty. So Leos, we start off with the 8 of Beetles in the upright. What are you guys working on in mid-January? Because it's about working on yourselves. For some of you, the literal meaning of this card a lot of times is about mastering something. So some of you could be going back to school, or some of you could be gaining a skill somehow, or some of you could be apprenticing, or some of you could be taking a position or learning a position where you want to work to make more money. But the 8 of Beetles, to me, is about, mastering yourself and what you're knowing, where you went wrong and how to become better and how to kind of rise through these levels. I think of them like a level as a cake, or to get to the pinnacle, to get to not perfection. It's not a card of perfectionism, but just learn the mistakes that you made along the way, how you can improve upon them, what you've learned from them, educating yourself so that you can kind of pass through different levels to become the best version of yourself that you can be in whatever situation. It can also be for some of you working on a relationship, or you're working on finding love. So you're really working on, kissing a lot of frogs or what have you to kind of make that happen. In the challenge position, we have the Judgment card. Now, since it's a challenge, the Judgment card is usually about, assessing yourself and things that you've done and having an awakening from that and releasing your regrets and absolving yourself from things. And so even though you guys are looking at your flaws and you're trying to improve yourselves, the challenge position is kind of telling me that you aren't seeing it as you should be seeing it. You're not getting that awakening. You're not getting that absolution. Some of you might be holding on to your regrets or being a little too judgmental of yourselves and the life choices you've made, okay? And having a hard time not looking back in the rearview mirror at the things that you've done. So that seems to be your challenges for mid-January. The Two of Maws is in your advice position, and they're kind of telling you here that this is about creative partnerships, beginning a new project, beginning a new enterprise. But this is you needing to consider what is holding you, what helps you on your path, and what's holding you back on your path. Okay, when it's in the advice, it's telling you need to come up with a plan that makes the most of you, maximizes your strengths, maximizes your talents so that you can shine. Okay, and like I said, you need to, come up with a plan for that, right? Did I say that? Yeah. I said something else. It sounded really cool, and I was going to add on to it, and now I can't add onto it because I can't remember what it was. But also, you guys are really starting to feel the advice they're telling you is that you need to start feeling more connected to yourself, to the world around you. Some of you going back to the education, you might be drawn to like developmental courses, or just spending time connecting with yourself, connecting with nature. Okay, it's about allowing yourself. You need to move up to a level. Your star is rising, and you need to get there. So again, this little pinnacle. I don't want to say pinnacle because that's Pentacles, the Beatles, and see how the Beatles are all like going towards that coin. It's that coin there, that shining star that you kind of need to get to, okay? But something's holding you back with the Judgment card. And then we have the Death card here, another card of being held back. This is the card of Scorpio for those of you that resonate. But the Death card, when it's in reverse, is just being like stuck. And not accepting that you can't go back, holding on to something that's unhealthy, resisting change. So, you know, they're encouraging you to improve on yourself and get to where you need to be. And they're with the Judgment card, they're kind of telling you need to look and see how you need to kind of get there, and that you need to be the shining star that you are. But here you're stuck. So moving on from this reading, because that's what this position is, how you will move on from this reading or move forward from this reading, you're just remaining stuck. You won't let go of something. And it's not something that's healthy. It's something you need to purge yourself of. And this is why you aren't getting to be the shining star that you should be. You're getting to that the pinnacle, the peak, the best version of yourself. Can you please provide clarification that Eta Beetles, why is Eta Beetles here for Leo in regards to general mid-month energy? Who is this person? What is this energy? Eta Beetles for Leos, please. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Be careful what you're doing with your money. Queen of Pentacles uses money sometimes for ill means. She tries to extract money from people, or she uses money to get things from people, or she's mean with money, or she's putting money before other people. Some of you could actually be wanting to work for more money or go back to school or what have you, because you're in a position where you're financially dependent right now and you don't want to be in that situation anymore. Okay, the Five of Cups shows you coming out of some sort of loss that you had, some sort of grief, some sort of loss, and recovering from it. Then to suffering, you're feeling yourself come back to life. So this is probably how you're going about it, or how you're trying to do it, by improving yourself. Baby steps. But you're not quite there yet. So you have a good plan in place. It just seems like there's little things that are kind of holding you back. And we have the Three of Cups in reverse. This is about blocked creativity. So again, blocks, being stuck. Three of Cups is telling you, take a break from this. Take a break from the project. Take a break from the situation, and return when you're grounded. I feel like you guys are just kind of swirling around, not being able to kind of get a handle on this change in this dynamic or what have you. So they're just take a step back and like kind of chill for a second. Some of you might be trying too hard, so be careful of that. Trying too hard to kind of be something or do something. And thinking that if you get to this, it's going to bring you some sort of recovery. There's some other messages that I got. Okay, so can you please provide clarification on Judgment card for Leo? Why is the Judgment card in the upright for Leo? Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is the Judgment card here for challenges? Person, personality. Ten of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles in the upright. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you're looking back on some situation. You aren't getting the message that you should have gotten from a situation that happened. Could have to do with home, could have to do with family, some kind of tension, some kind of bump in the road that happened with the Ten of Cups. And it's telling me that you're not getting the message that you should have gotten from that. And that's actually what's preventing you from... some of you are having money troubles. I feel like you're having money problems in the finance department. Because the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is here in the challenge position. And the King of Pentacles is on top of his money. I mean, he's somebody, he's long-term, he's stable, he's about security, he's success, wealth. Same thing, the Ace of Pentacles is about new finances, new wealth coming in. And this is a challenge for you. It's a challenge for you because you're hung up on something, and I'm getting in your past. Something that had to do with your family in your past. It could also be family money, property, or something like that. You could be being judged unfairly as a result of this, and this is kind of preventing you from getting from where you should be. But I think it's more financial. I keep on getting money and financial because of this coin here and these two things. So maybe you have money that is you're meant to have and you can't get it for some reason, or money you're owed. And somebody here with the Three of Cups could be betraying you. So that could be one of the reasons why. I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of convoluted messages, I'm not going to lie. But I'm throwing it out there. You know, it's like spaghetti. You throw it against a wall and see what sticks. So So post up those comments. Two of Moss, please. Why is the Two of Moss here for Leos in the advice position? Who is this person? What is this energy? It's weird because I feel like you guys are very unlike yourselves and almost not being like the kings of the jungle and the queens of the jungle that you guys should be. Okay. Let me just pull cards on this. Because this is very unlike you guys. And I don't know what else is in your charts that's kind of like, I shouldn't make an assumption just based on the Judgment card again. Balance with the Two of Pentacles. I just see you guys working a lot for money or trying to generate money. And Knight of Cups is coming in with an offer. It can be any kind of offer. It's an offer. The Knight of Cups, when he comes in, it doesn't always have to be romantic. It's just something that appeals to your emotions. And here's the Two of Wands. I almost feel like the Two of Wands is telling you to make the right decision. Go down the right path with this. Like I said before, what is holding you back? What helps you and what holds you back? What's your plan going to be? And the Judgment card here, are you ready to be judged? Are you ready not to look back as you choose your path? With this offer, I think whatever this Knight of Cups is, he's coming in, he's making you an offer. It appeals to your emotions, but you're not sure. Because you have the Two of Pentacles, so you're going back and forth. You're not sure. Should I? Shouldn't I? How am I going to make this work? What option am I going to choose? You might not have any room for this Knight of Cups right now. If it's a romantic, you might not have room for them in your life right now. Because you're in a decisionary period and you're waiting for a judgment. You're waiting for a judgment to come through so that you can proceed with this offer here. But in the meantime, it's kind of waiting and going back and forth and waiting for results to come in before you can move forward. And they're telling you, okay, that's what they're telling you. Wait until results come in before you decide which path you're going to choose. And the infinity symbol, go back and just pass things back and forth and just wait. Have patience when it comes to this offer. Wait until this judgment comes through, this clarity comes through, this release comes through. And then you can kind of move on with this offer without looking back. Okay. I think you guys are stuck like in a stationary period right now for some reason. Can you please provide clarification on this Death card? Why is the Death card in reverse? Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is the Death card here in reverse? For Leos, mid-month, January, the Moon card. Okay, you're stuck because you're not seeing everything for what it is. There's some stuff that's eluding you. Okay, what you see isn't what you're getting. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Financial dependence. Somebody has financial dependent. You're financially dependent or someone's financially dependent on you. Okay, or somebody wants your money. And you're kind of stuck because until you get clarity on what's going on with this moon thing, and that's also the card of Pisces, you're having a hard time getting your 10th cup. You're having a hard time moving on to happiness. So it's really not, I don't feel like you're holding on to this. I think you're waiting for something to happen or some kind of decision to come through. And you can't move on. You have stagnation until then. And I see a lot of problems with finances here. Dependence on a financial situation, on money. So you'll have to post up in the comments if it's anything about that, because I am seeing that. And there's a judgment going on. So that could be a court judgment or something in regards to family, in regards to relationship, a marriage. Although I don't see any. Do I see any divorce cards? No. I feel like it's a judgment you're waiting on before you can and that's what's kind of making you stuck. And that's what's preventing you from getting this 10th cup as you move forward. Or moving forward. Anyways. Okay. That's all I have for you guys. Definitely, if it resonates, consider personal reading. Rates, info, email, or below. You know the drill. Just send me an email and we can set that up. Otherwise, I will see you guys in February for your love readings. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.